Watch out, Dashers. DoorDash is finally cracking down on drivers, and this could actually be a good thing if it's not all talk and there's some action behind this. DoorDash, yes, announced they are cracking down on illegal accounts, and they are outlining how they plan to do it. So I have lots of questions and concerns about this, and so should many Dashers out there, mainly because we have all seen the horrible change in DoorDash this past year, especially our earnings. In over the 6 years and over 15,000 deliveries, I have seen the DoorDash app change throughout the years, but this last year, in my opinion, has been the worst. How has last year been for you? Let me know. We have all complained and practically screamed about what is going on in the DoorDash app. We have all questioned, does DoorDash know about these illegal accounts, or are they turning a blind eye to it? Well, in today's video, we are going to get into the details of this new crackdown. Did DoorDash know about this all along? How does it affect Dashers? And what does the future of DoorDash really look like? Let's get right into it. Okay, here it is. DoorDash announced that it will be asking drivers to verify their identities more often in a large effort to crack down on illegal accounts. Back in the summer, don't know if you remember this, but DoorDash pledged to do something about drivers operating illegally because many major cities complained about the flood of dangerous driving in their cities. Officials in Boston and New York and many other cities have said that in many cases, people with multiple traffic violations continue to still make deliveries using accounts registered to other people. Well, fast forward to months later, here we are, and DoorDash is now saying that starting in some of these major cities, they're going to require some drivers to complete real-time identity checks immediately after they complete a delivery. Previously, drivers were occasionally asked to re-verify their account before or after a shift. I think we've all gone through that a couple of times. They are starting these verifications in Los Angeles, Denver, Seattle, and other cities. And they said that it is planned to be a wider rolled out next year, I'm assuming in 2025. DoorDash said that it also has developed an advanced machine learning system that can flag potential unauthorized account access, including login anomalies and suspicious activities. If the company detects a problem, it will require drivers to re-verify their identity before they can do another delivery. So according to DoorDash, they began asking drivers to re-verify their identities monthly by submitting a selfie. Okay, let's stop right there. It's not monthly. Heck, it's not even quarterly. It's been months since I personally have gotten a selfie check. When was the last time that you guys actually got one? Leave it in the comments. For me, it literally has been months. Anyway, the company said that it's now asking more than 150,000 drivers to complete selfie checks each week, and then it will be removing them from the platform if they don't comply. Okay, so 150,000 Dashers per week out of how many millions of Dashers? To me, that's not a lot that they're cracking down on, so to speak. But maybe because they're starting in specific cities, to me, it doesn't really seem like a lot of crackdown with a lot of Dashers. Let me know if you agree or disagree. But does the crackdown mean DoorDash knew about this but did nothing about it? We all suspected this was the case. How does a tech company with all of these resources not know of a huge problem that people on social medias have been very vocal about? So they're telling us that drivers who they think are stupid, for the most part, figured this out over a year ago because we've been talking about it for that long. And if drivers figured it out, I can bet that DoorDash knew about this problem before even we did. But did they turn a blind eye to this because their main objective was being met, getting orders delivered and making money? With all of these illegal accounts that are literally taking every order, orders are delivered, check, and I'm making money, check, check, because I don't have to raise the base pay based off of these drivers taking every order. What happens to the average driver just like me and you? Win-win for DoorDash, lose-lose for drivers. We aren't making money. Is this another case of DoorDash is just selfish because they're taking care of themselves and they can care less about the driver? They didn't care that the legal, legit drivers' earnings were slashed because of oversaturation. They care that orders were getting done at any cost. Are they doing something about it now because senators are cracking down on them? Probably. I doubt that they are doing it because it's the right thing to do. I think they're forced to do something at this point. What do you think? Did DoorDash know all this time and did nothing about it? Let me know what you think in the comments. How does this affect drivers? Well, if this works, we can start seeing orders and making money again. Oversaturation, in theory, will go away, except for DoorDash when they go through, I call them the hiring sprees of new drivers, which they used to do a lot in my area and many areas. I used to call it the highs and lows of DoorDash. Now it's just the lows. Will DoorDash ever go back to the way that it was? No, I don't think so. DoorDash has done so much in the app and its drivers to prevent them from making the money that they used to. I don't think we will ever see DoorDash as the app that we once knew it. But do I think it will be an improvement? Yes. Do I think DoorDash will continue to do updates that screw the drivers? Yes. That, in my opinion, will just never change. If DoorDash does something about the illegal drivers, what do you think will happen? But will this work? It's all good on a piece of paper to make DoorDash look good and make them appear that they're doing something about it. The only way that this will be effective is if they actually do the selfie scans more often and to more drivers. But will this affect regular drivers as well? Possibly. There could be innocent drivers caught in the crossfire of all of this. What happens if they detect a legal, legit driver because the selfie just didn't take right and they can't verify themselves? There have been many reports of regular driver scans not going through even though it really was them. It's not a foolproof system, so there could be drivers who slip through the cracks and there are drivers who might get deactivated for the wrong reasons. Let me know if you are a driver who has had problems in the past verifying your identity on the DoorDash app. What do you think of all of this? Do you think DoorDash is cracking down on illegal accounts? Or do you think that this is just them promising something that they won't deliver on just for good press? Will this solve the oversaturation problems in our markets? Let me know what you think of all this in the comments. Earlier, I was speaking of the update that DoorDash does that screws the driver. The end of this feature could be coming to an end. Check this one out next.